Alright, so here we are. Here is CX04, the battle entry set for this new CX line. On the front of the box, we can see that it comes with Dran Brave and Perseus Dark. Just some cool recolors. Got an orange Dran Brave and then a nice white and blue Perseus Dark. Right here, it talks about it comes with 2 launchers, the 2 bays, and then a clear stadium with a pink extreme rail. Also says Beyblade X in the center, if you can see that. Let it focus a little bit. It says Beyblade X in the center, so that's pretty cool. Pink, CX, Beyblade X, TAKARA, TOMY on the side of the packaging. Just another little bit more of the what comes in it. The 2 bays, the 2 launchers, the stadium. On the back here, we have the stats. So, there we go. So, the 2 bays come with their stock parts that they would come with if you were to buy the the booster and then the starter, respectively, for Perseus Dark and Sword Dran. But just a closer look at them, you come with Perseus Dark. We'll start with him. Perseus Dark here comes with his 3 parts. Comes with 680, and then also comes with wedge. Also comes with a launcher that's color coded to it. Then we have Dran Brave. See there. It's got 3 parts: the lock chip, main blade, assist blade. 660, and then V, which is Vortex. On the side here, it kind of talks about the point system. Of course, you know, you have your stamina finish, burst finish, ring out finish, and then of course a extreme finish. Again, a little bit of the parts. Shows you again the Beyblade Stadium. On the right bottom right here, talks about launching the Beyblade. And then on the other side, it is again the same thing from the other, just another little thing of the parts. So let's go ahead and get this opened. Grab the blade, find the tape, cut through the tape, tape here, and then tape there. Is there any tape up here? No tape up there, so that's it for the tape. Go ahead, open it up like so, and just kind of shimmy it out. Move the big box to the side. Then we're left with this. We're left with this big cardboard mess, but you kind of just unfold it here. Then do the other side like so. Come around, do the same thing. Little unfolding action. Just like that. There we go. Now it's unfolded. We'll probably flip it over like that. Lift that up, and then we're looking at the bottom of the stadium. So, go ahead and put the stadium to the side for now. Get out the blades and the launchers. And move that cardboard to the side. And boom, we're back to the center. So, just kind of move the blades, move the warning, set those to the side. These are the clips that go onto the stadium to lock it in place, just so that the top will stay on well. Then we'll actually go ahead and look at these launchers first, because they're pretty cool. I mean, pink and blue. I think that's cool. Just a little slit right there. And get out the blue ripcord. Kind of missed the pink one. We'll try again. There we go. And same deal over here. Kind of find a good way to get these out. Get that off the tape. Get the tape off of me. Struggle just a little bit. Cut open like so. Slide out the launcher. And again, put the knife away just for safety purposes. And boom, there's our launchers right there. So close up first, we'll take a look at the pink one. Got a black and pink color scheme, really cool. Same pink that comes with all the CX logos and everything like that. Of course, comes with the pink ripcord. To put it in, you find the in slot, find the white, slide it in like so, and that is your assembled launcher, ready for your Beyblading activities. Next up, we have the white and blue. Again, big fan of this. Typically, you would look at this and think that this is a left spin launcher, at least for my thinking, but nope, right spin launcher. Pretty cool stuff though. You can see there, it says Bay X Winder Launcher. There's the end. There's the white there. It's kind of hard to tell because it's all white, but take your blue ripcord, slide it in like so. Boom, completed launcher, ready for Beyblade. All right, so next up here, we'll go ahead and actually take a look at the stadium. So you don't really need a knife for this. It comes in a already loosened package. Makes it good for us here. We'll just slide it out like so. This is the top guard. We'll set it to the side just to take a closer look at the cool embroidered logo here. And there we can see where it says Beyblade X. Love the embroidered stuff here. Is that on the bottom so that it doesn't get scratched up? I'm not 100% sure, but I hope so, because that would be cool to keep nice. The only gripe, obviously, if you've had a clear stadium, you know it. When the bays go around, they tend to scuff it up pretty well and doesn't look as clean as it does when you first open it. But for now, really clean looking stadium. And yeah, really like it. You can see there, it's made in Vietnam. I really like the pink extreme rail. I mean, it's the same size as every other stadium. It's just nice that it's not cracked open yet, because these stadiums are not that durable when you have Beyblades battling at max speed like you normally do. To put this thing together, you'll take your top here, flip it around like so, match it up like here, grab your bag that I've already pre-cut. There's a code for anybody who needs it. Take these, and then kind of struggle a little bit, at least I did last time, to put this together. And there we got 4. So this is our fully assembled Beyblade Stadium. Probably wouldn't take this apart unless you wanted to clean the inside, but you really don't need to. This is your fully completed clear stadium. Looks really nice. Love the pink extreme rail that it's got going on. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Beyblades. All right, so a bit of a slight shift in scenery. Sorry if the lighting looks a little bit more different. Just wanted to see if I couldn't put these in a bit of a nicer background. But these are the 2 bays. We'll go ahead and take a look at Perseus first. Slide that open like so. Grab the blade, the ratchet, and the bit. All right, so if you're unfamiliar with the CX system, the blade actually comes in 3 parts. So you have your lock chip, you have your main blade, and then you have your assist blade. So to take it apart, you would actually take the bit with the bay, slide it in like so, and then just release it by twisting it counterclockwise, pull out the lock chip, and then it all kind of comes apart like so. So first up with the parts, we have the lock chip Perseus. Very, very cool. This bay was modeled after Gravity Perseus. I don't know if you guys saw my other unboxing, but as most of us know, unfortunately, Perseus Dark is not the best CX bay, or Beyblade X for that matter, but still really cool they redid this. Definitely love this color scheme that they've done for the battle entry set. Gotta love the translucent blue, just a super cool look for them. Next up, we have the main blade. So this is dark. It doesn't look like it because it's white, but again, has that Gravity Perseus vibes to it, except this one has a white accent with the blue instead of it being black. Still a really cool main blade. Definitely could probably be used for good combos. Last up, forming the blade, we have the assist blade. So this is Bumper. Now this is coming in a really, really cool clear translucent with a little bit of metallic shavings in there. Super cool color. Love it when they do clear stuff like this. But Bumper itself, just a cool little concave part, kind of fills in the gaps on the bottom. Nothing too insane, but definitely a cool look. As for the ratchet it comes with, this is 680. So again, nothing too special with 680. We've seen it before, but comes in a nice little metallic blue with a clearish white color scheme here. I don't know if I like it better than the normal color scheme for the other ratchet, like I do. I don't know. It's personally not my favorite. I would have liked this better if this was a translucent blue to match the lock chip, but still really, sorry for hitting the camera, still really cool nonetheless. Last but not least, we do have the bit. So this is Wedge. This is just a white version of it. The other one's black. Super cool bit. Good for stamina. Not the best all around so far, but I still need more testing to do with it. Could be a very competitive piece. I just personally wouldn't know, but I do like the look of this. All right, so we have all the parts laid out here. To assemble the Beyblade, you will take the main blade and the assist blade, line them up like so, take your lock chip insert it like that. Then you lock it in place by twisting it clockwise, just like so. Then, like every other Beyblade X, turn it over to its side, grab the ratchet, lock it in place, lock it in by twisting it counterclockwise, and then you grab your bit, and all you have to do is insert it in like so, and that is your fully completed Perseus Dark White Edition with the Beyblade CX04 Battle Entry set. Very cool looking bay. Alright, so next up, this set gives us a cool orange and red recolor of Dran Brave. So this recolor is more, I would say, on the lines of Scythe and Syndio looking colors. That's probably what they were going for, to be honest with you, as compared to his blue one that he normally comes with. But these are the parts it comes with. The main blade, like every other CX bay, take it in, twist it out like so to get rid of the lock chip. And the main blade and the assist blade, get them all in their 3 parts, and those are your parts. Up first, we have the lock chip. So this is Dran. Just a cool orange recolor of the typical one. The dragon himself is also red, which is really cool. I like this orange color scheme quite a lot. Next up, we have, in my opinion, what is a really, really cool main blade. So this is Brave. Obviously, Brave is the attack type blade that they've come out with so far for the lineup, but I mean, this color scheme is wow. Love the red. This looks really cool, really angry, really mean. So super cool. Next up, we have his assist blade. So this is Slash. Just a nice little orange recolor of it. Again, it's got that attack, triple blades. So with these bays, you can swap all of these parts out with the other ones to make some cool combos. Next up is the ratchet. So this is 660, similar to the one that comes with Dark Perseus, except it's only 60 millimeters. Again, nothing special. Metallic red, translucent red. Would have liked it all to be translucent. And honestly, probably this like orange or something just to match the rest of it, or possibly this part orange. But cool nonetheless. It's probably one of my favorite bits to be released so far. So this is Vortex. It is essentially the right spin version of Cyclone, if you know that from Cobalt Dragoon. And it just gives me Galaxy Pegasus vibes. And so I really like it. I wish it was rubber like Galaxy Pegasus, but can only ask for so much. Still really cool nonetheless. So now we take all 5 of these parts, and to assemble the bay, we will take the main blade, the assist blade, line it up like so, put in the lock chip like so, flip it over, grab your bit, lock it in place like that, grab your ratchet, flip it over, twist it in, and lock it in like so. And that is a fully completed Dran Brave. Very, very cool looking. For comparison purposes, I brought out the other color variants of these bays to be released so far. So this is CX01. This is just the color variations and the differences that they come in. Same blade, but cool different colors. And then same thing with Perseus Dark. Again, this one's representing Gravity Destroyer more, Gravity Perseus, whichever way you want to say it. Although it's the same bay, this is more color scheme accurate. But personally, if I was to look at these two, I'd actually say I like this color better. As far as the ratchet, I'd give it to this one. I'm a big fan of translucent ratchets over the metallic, but still super cool blade nonetheless. So this demonstration is just to show you guys that these parts are interchangeable with the CX layers. So if I wanted to, I could take this all apart like so and like that. And let's say I wanted to put on Bumper and Brave, I could do that. But let's say I want my Beyblade to be Perseus instead of Dran. So now I got, lock it in place first. Oh, messed that up. There we go. Now I have Perseus Brave Bumper. So super cool that these are mix matching and customizable. Fix the focusing there for you. Mix matching, customizable, super cool look. Same thing with this blade. If I wanted to do that, I could put Slash on Dark like so, put in Dran, and then lock it in place just like that. And that is a mix match part. So you can definitely create a bunch of cool combos, find the best bay, and obviously interchange your ratchets and your bits just like so. Make your own customizable Beyblade, find the best competitive combo just like that. All right, so here are our freshly unboxed blades. There is our brand new stadium, and here is the launcher. So I think you guys know what's coming up. We'll do a quick 1st to 6 battle, so let's do it. Let it rip. Oops, let it rip. Just line it up a little better. There you go. Already starting off strong here. Looks like Perseus Dark's actually gonna need his first point ever. Round 2. Let it rip. Let it rip. Oh, Dran Brave with the knockout. Puts it up to 1-2 now. Round 3. Let it rip. Let it rip. Good attacks here from Dran Brave so far. Perseus Dark doing really well at holding his own, actually. Very good. Very good at holding his own, and he ties up the score 2-2. Round 4. Let it rip. Let it rip. Ooh, an extreme finish for Perseus Dark, but I'll slow that down. Perseus Dark absolutely bursted. I'm going to do extreme priority, however, and make the score 5-2 because it's my rules. Let it rip. Round 5. All right, Brave Dran, you got some comeback here to do. Can he do something? He's already bursted him once, but it looks like he's running out of steam. And look at that. Perseus Dark probably got his first and only win he'll ever get in his career, but a win nonetheless. He wins with a score of 6-2. All right, so quick overall review of this set. Super cool set. Definitely would say if you're not planning on at least buying these two separately, or if you need a stadium, definitely worth picking up. Dran Brave is a great addition to your Beyblade arsenal. Perseus Dark, not the best combo, but definitely comes with some cool parts and just a cool pickup overall. Love the clear stadium, cannot say enough about it, so I would absolutely recommend this. Now, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, you gotta subscribe. I mean, it's the best Beyblade channel you're ever gonna find. I mean, let's be honest with each other. It's amazing. It's quite honestly a masterpiece, I would even say. And that's just from me, and I mean, my opinion is completely biased, so you gotta believe mine.